Hello everyone, this is Professor Roger Flores of the Department of Electrical Engineering. Today I would like to teach you, to give you a tutorial, this video tutorial to take the examinations that we might have. It is either a quiz or a term examination. Okay, so this will help you because our examination is online and it is computer interactive, and it depends on the type of the examination that we have. That is, those are the things that we are going to discuss to you today. Now, so to start with, let us start our discussion with this to our website. No? So the first thing that you are going to do is to find the username and the password, no, muna inyo ang gikinahanglan. So asa nato dapat makita o makuha ang ato ang username o atong password. By the way, the username and the password is unique, no? Unique in the sense that each and every one of you will have your own password, and at the same time you have your own password and username. Okay, so you can find it in our group chat. Okay, so this is our, as an example, no, you can find it here in our group chat. Okay, so our subject, so adto mo dito sa tuwang group chat. For example lang, mo na tuwang group chat. So try to download, no, there is almost. So try to download any of these password and username. Okay, so then proceed to our website, no, our subject website. So our IP address is rogercflores.cmu-online.tech. No? So just enter, and you can find it here. So this is our website. Anyway, I oriented you already this website, and then just scroll down. Then you can find our subject here. Example lang, our subject is basic electrical engineering. So the 29. No? So this is just a fictitious subject anyway. So proceed to our website by clicking this learn more. No? So pag click nimo sa learn more, then you will be redirected to our subject, which is the basic electrical engineering EE29. So if you are going to scroll down here, so makita nimo diri sa ato ang atong announcement. We have here quiz number 1. Coverage is chapter 1. So the date is February 26. Of course, this is just an example, no? So February 26 at 2 p.m. So you can find below here, we have the countdown. So if you're going to click this countdown, you will see that our examination will be 7 days before, no? Or 7 days from now, because we scheduled it February 26, so 7 days and 30 minutes, because we scheduled it February 26 at 2 p.m. Okay, so at 2 p.m. So you can find also here the examination general instruction. See to it that you will be able to understand or remember this examination general instruction. So if you are going to click this one, you will be redirected to this online examination instruction. Okay, so you can find it here, no? So we will increase this one. Okay, so I hope that this is clear, no? As you can see, The instruction number 1, no? Do not forget this one. Review your answer or answers very well, then click next. Then why you are going to review the answer very well? Because dili na mo pwede mo balik, no? Because if you are going to click the back button or any of the way nga makabalik mo, then you will be creating more than one account, no? So later on, we will discuss that one. It is very important nga nung dili pwede nga mag doble-doble imohang account. Number 2, click the button submit. Okay? When you finish answering all questions or problems. So for example, if the exam is question or a problem or a combination of questions and problems, or after taking the examination, click the button submit at the end, no? At the end of the examination. Number 3, if you experience, no, during the examination, if you experience other errors, no, web page not found or website error, click only once, kaisa lang, no, kaisa lang, the back arrow of the address bar. So here, no, so the back arrow of the address bar, click that one only once, because by clicking that back arrow, as I've said kaganina, you will be creating more than one account, no? So magduha na siya kabok. So I will give you an allowance of at least 2, no? Dapat taman rigid sa duha ang imuha ma-produce nga account. Otherwise, pag musubra na siya, okay? So na siya mga consequence, no? So you are allowed to click the back arrow button only once. Number 4, you cannot retake the examination after submission. So it's very clear that after submission or by clicking submit, no, and you cannot retake again the examination, because you have to take the examination only once. So the computer will not allow you to take again the examination. Okay, so otherwise, kung if the computer will allow you to take the examination, then you will be creating another account. Now, number 5 here, which is I write here in bold na ko ni siya because this is very important. The examination, or take the examination only once, but I allow you to pwede mo maka-create og another account at least ikaduha, no? Otherwise, kung pag-musubra sa duha, the smallest score will be considered as your final score. Okay, so ayok na klaro na siya. So meaning to say that kung dunay error, i-click nimo ka isa, back, gi-back nimo, then i-continue na ka, click continue. Okay, so then you are now creating 2. So you are allowed only 2. Pag magtulo na ka account, then I will consider the smallest score, and that is your final score. Okay, so another thing, number 6, be sure you have your clock or timer to monitor your time, because our examination class is time bound, no? So if you don't have timer and you are using computer or you're using laptop, you have your timer here at the lower right corner. You have your hour and your date, so you can check, no, kung kano sa mo nagsugod. Then if our exam, for example, is good for 20 minutes or good for 30 minutes, then try from time to time check the time, no, so that dili mo ma-absent sa oras. Okay, so or else try to provide a clock or a timer for you, so that you will be able to check kung pila na lang ka minuto ang nabilin or pila na lang unsa pa kadugay, no? So aron dili ka maglangan-langan. So timer will not start unless you will click the button begin. So dito sa tong exam niya, doon ay button dito nga begin. So pwede sa basahon sa nimo tong mga instruction dito sa exam, no? Kay general instruction ni ato karong i-discuss. So doon na tayo mga specific instruction dito. So pwede nimo to basahon. Okay, so before nimo i-click ang begin, pero kung ma-click na nimo begin, the time now will start also, no? So ayaw gyud paglangay-langay, no? So we have number 8. Please consciously follow instruction. Okay? So please consciously follow instructions. So sa atong examination, doon na tayo mga specific na mga instructions. Especially kung doon ay problem, no? Kung doon ay problem. Like for example, this question or this problem is good for 5 minutes, or this is 5 points, no? 5 points each, or write your answer in 2 decimal places, or write your answer in a whole number. So try to follow that instruction consciously. Okay? Kay o masipyat mo, then the computer will mark it wrong, no? So number 9 is we have here, if you encounter problems in taking examination, especially if you cannot continue anymore, then try to call me immediately. Okay? Call me immediately. So, or call or text. I will consider text, no? But never use our group chat, because I might not be monitoring our group chat. So, aron nga, pag doon na mo'y problema nga inyong ma-encounter while taking the examination, like nikalit ng brownout, like nawala ang internet, or so on and so forth, dahil dili na mo makaproceed, di na mo makakontinue, then try to call me or text me immediately. Okay, so another thing is, another important thing here is, it should be done, no? Kanang imong pagtawag sa kuha or pag-text sa kuha, it should be done within the period, no? Examination period. So dili pwede nga nahuman na nga examination period, then ayaw padayon mo motawag or mo-text sa kuha nga naputol mo. So if that will be the case, then whatever score that you have, that will be your final score. Pero kung manawag mo diretso kay doon na may problema, then or mo-text mo diretso kay doon na may problema, then I might be able to give you a chance or any other considerations. Number 10, read and understand other instructions. Muna akong giingon ka ganina, that you have other instructions while taking the examination, no? So that instruction will be given during the examination before the timer of your computer will start. Number 11, click the examination link below the chapter, okay, of the course content during the examination period. Okay, so those are the important things that you should have to remember while in taking our examination. Okay, so let's go back here, no? Okay, so another thing, before you are going to take the exam, you must have to sign the attendance sheet. Okay, so you must have to sign the attendance sheet. So what you're going to do, it is written here that please sign the attendance sheet within 30 minutes before the class or before the examination period, no? Or schedule. Okay, so you must have to log in before we are going to start our exam. So within 30 minutes, no? So what you're going to do, you have to click this attendance sheet here. Usbon ako, log in, sign this attendance sheet within 30 minutes before the exam, okay, or before the class schedule. So click this one, and then you will be redirected to our attendance sheet here. So we have to write first your email address here. So we have this my email address is flores.roger, okay, at cmu.edu.ph. Okay, so this is my email address. Write also your email address. See to it that you will be using your institutionalized email address given to you by the CMU, no, by CMU. Then you have here the identification number. Just choose, no. So this is my ID number, 2017 4077. This is my ID number. Click also your name here, okay, and then date today, no. The date today here is our date this day, no, in taking the examination. So just, by the way, just click this small calendar icon here, click the date, and automatically the computer will give us the date today, no. We have the 02/19/2021. Okay, so I hope that that's clear. And then you have to click also your recent selfie picture. Say ba't pasabot sa recent selfie picture? This means to say that before ka mo log in dire, before ka mo time in, dapat nag-take kadaan og imuhang picture, no? Imuhang picture. So use your cell phone or whatever that you use, or even your laptop, na may camera ng laptop, take a picture through your cell phone, your camera, no? Then log in here and then upload your picture, okay? Upload your picture. Then you have to submit. Okay, so usahay mangita pa og proof. So just skip. Okay. Okay, so mangita siya, no? So ato lang i-click lang nato siya, no? So just to prove that you are a person, you are not a computer. Okay, so maingon dahil sa dire, thank you for logging in. Stay safe and stay healthy. So that is how you're going to log in our attendance sheet, no? So next, let's proceed to start now taking our examination. So you can find the link of our examination here below, no? Below the course content. Muna siyang giingon ka kanina, no? That below the source content and each of this chapter here, you will find the link of our quiz. Okay, so you have to click it here. Okay, this is already active. Okay, so this is now our examination page, no? Ako lang ipanako gamay. Okay. So, kaganina pagsugod sa ato ang messenger, kita ninyo dito, akong gipakita sa inyo ha, nga doon na dito nyo makita ang inyong username and your password. So kana siya nga username o kana siya nga password, mauna siya ang inyong gamiton dire. Okay. So my username that I used here or gihatag sa kuha is okay, so XXX, no? So and my, okay, by the way, XXX, no? Then my password is unique also, is given to me. Okay, so that is my password, no? Password. So i-log in ninyo diya, then click to log in. Okay. So pag mag-click ka og log in dire, makita na din ninyo atong examination, no? Our subject EA 29, Basic Electrical Engineering, and then you have here quiz 1 or whatever quiz number that we have, no? Then you have, mo ni siya kung gingon ka ganina nga ato ang mga specific nga mga instructions. So this number 1 is just repeated, no? So click your answer, review your answers very well, then click next. Okay, why? Because number 2, you cannot go back to previous questions where you might be creating another account. Okay, so that's very clear. Now, next we have click the button submit when you finish answering all questions. Okay, while you are reading all these instructions, wala pa magsugod ang ato ang timer sa ato exam, no? Wala pa siya magsugod. Then, click the button submit when you finish answering all the questions. Okay? Then, this is here. Ato naman yung gisgot again sa general instruction. You cannot retake the exam after submission. Okay. That's very important, no? Take the exam only once. Okay, but of course, akong gayong ganina, you are given until 2 accounts kung magka-problema gid mo sa inyong internet connection or whatever problem that you might encounter. Otherwise, more than 2 accounts ay imong ma-produce by clicking this back or by creating another account, login na sa kagusab. Kung pila ka book account imo ma-produce, the smallest score that you will get, that will be considered as your final score. Okay, so muna siya pinaka-importante nga inyong masabtan. If you will experience problem taking the exam, call me immediately or I will consider texting me immediately. Katong gisgotan nato ganina sa general objective or general instruction, when we say immediately, it should be within the period of the examination. After examination period, so ayaw pa mo nanawag, ayaw pa mo ni text, then I will not consider it anymore. No? So I hope that that's very clear. Then, okay, may bawan sa nato dire kung pila ka buok ato ang or pila ka items sa tong exam. The question is having one equivalent of 1 point each. Mga question, no? 1 point each ang mga question. So since I only make here 5 questions or 5 items, so upat ani ang question, so 4 points na siya, 1 point each. Pero ang problem, no, na isa ka problem akong gimo that example raman ni siya. So ang problem, each problem you will have 5 points each, no? So meaning to say that one problem of 5 points, 4 questions with 1 item each question, 1 point each question, so we have 4 points. So your total score, final total correct score, perfect score is 9 points. So inana na siya. Every time you will have problem in our exam, you will get 5 point each. Okay? And then the timer for this problem, you will be given, for each problem, you will be given 5 minutes. Every problem, 5 minutes to solve it, no? So that is why every time we will have our examination, you must have to prepare papers, you have to prepare calculator, or you have to prepare ball pen for your solution whenever you are required. So siguro pag ang subject na to dili problem, it is an objective or what, so dili na necessary. Pero kung tanaw ninyo sa atong lecture notes, doon ay portion dito nga solve then you must have to prepare. Every time we have our quiz or exam, you must have to prepare paper, clean sheet of paper, ball pen, and calculator. Okay? So, that's it. Anyway, as I've said kaganina, our each problem will be given 5 minutes for you to solve and produce a solution for its problem. Okay? So, as I've said kaganina, our exam is having 4 questions, upat siya ka question o isa ka problem. So, ang ato ang time is good only for 7 minutes, no? Okay, so please do not waste your time. Ingon ani ni sa class, no? If I was not able to mention this during our subject orientation, but inani ni sa class, every question, you will be given 30 seconds to answer. You will be given 30 seconds to answer for every question. So meaning to say, for this example examination or sample examination, you have four questions. So you will be given 2 minutes to answer this 4 question. Okay? So doon na tayo isa ka problem. You will be given 5 minutes for this 1 problem. So 2 minutes plus 5, then that is why we have this 7 minutes only. So do not waste your time, because class, if you are going to still scan your notes, even though you can do that, no, but you will be wasting your time. Take note that every question you have only 30 seconds to answer. Okay, every problem you have 5 minutes to answer. So if you will still study, open your notes or whatsoever, or chat with your classmate, then you will be wasting your time. Okay, so that is how I give allot time to each of the question. Usbon ako, every question you will have 30 seconds. That 30 seconds, you have within that 30 seconds, you will read the question. Within the 30 seconds, you will think of what will be your answer. Within the 30 seconds, you will write your answer. Okay, so do not waste your time. So that's it, class, no? So kita ninyo, pag log-in ako kaganina, then mugawas dayon ng inyong pangalan diri sa ubos. That is your complete name. Okay? So that if you have wrong username or wrong password, then you cannot get inside this setup here. So dili mo makasulod ani, no? So dili ninyo makita inyong pangalan, o dili mo makasulod aning portion if you have a wrong username o wrong ang inyong password, or either of the two. Okay, so that we will be able to start our examination, then you have to click begin here. Muna akong giingon kaganina, class, that do not click this one directly if you were not able to read yet this instruction. Okay, so kung wala pa niyo nabasa ang instruction, ayaw sa mo og what you call this one, i-click ang begin. Okay, class, click now begin. Okay, so if you are going to click this begin, then you will be notified by this one, by the computer, that you can check the remaining time in your status bar at the bottom of the screen. So you are only given 7 minutes to take the examination. So mugawas gini siya, class, no? So remind na sa computer, and then try to check, no? Our time here diri sa ubos is 1:57, no, sa hapon. So for example, that is our time. So click to start. Okay, so you can see here to begin, we have here the first question, no? So I hope okay, so this is the first question. So just to read, take note that every question that we have, you will be given 30 seconds to take the exam. Okay, so question here is two types. Number one, two types of charges that having an excess or deficiency of electrons. So this kind of examination or question is an example of a multiple answer question. Multiple answer question means that is similar to enumeration. Okay, enumeration. So if you're not so sure with your answer, pwede nimo siya i-reset, aron nimo siyang ilisan. Okay, so kinahanglan taog duha ka book answer nimo. Halimbawa karon natulo nimo, then the computer will mark it wrong. Okay, so or naupat nimo, so the computer will mark it wrong. Why? Because ang kinahanglan nimo is only to answer. So kung natulo or nadaghanan nimo, then duha ra day mo kinahanglan, then try to reset, no? Then next, no? Click next, no? So after i-click nimo ang next, then you have to this is now our question number 2. But as you can read here, how much electric potential is needed? Okay, how much electric potential or voltage is needed to move 0.169 coulomb of charge with 0.44 joules of energy used. Okay, so what is that? Do we have here? Gibutang na itong 5 each. So this kind of this is a problem, but the problem here, ang iyang answer is given through a multiple choice. Okay, so it is either 260, 26, 2.6, and 0.16. So what you are going to do, try to get a piece of paper and then ball pen and then calculator, try to solve, no? Try to solve. So in our solution, nakasolve ta og 26 volts, no? Naka-solve ta 26 volts. So again, pag nasayop ta og login o click dinhi, pwede man nato nga i-diretso lang nato siya kay multiple choice man, no? So pwede siya nga i-click lang nato siya diretso. Pwede siya nato reset. Or since our answer is 26 volts, so click that 26 volts. Take note that this question number 2 is 5 points, no? So wala na tagi butangan di akong to decimal places or whole number itong answer because it is in the form of multiple choice. But later on, basig doon natin mga problem nga kita ramoy mo encode sa ato ang answer, then you must have to follow kung pila siya ka multiple decimal places, no? Kung pila siya ka decimal places. So after that, na natin answer 26, then click next for the next question. So this question number 3 is an example of a multiple choice. Okay, so again, read the question. The scientists who said that many substances could be clarified or electrified by friction. Okay, kinsa man nga scientist. Now, if you accidentally class, click next, nga wala pa ka naka-answer, no? Click next, naka-click ka next, the computer will remind you, no? Please choose the value of question 3. Okay, so dili gyapon ta maka-proceed. For example, kung accidentally naka-next ta, o wala ta maka-answer class. Okay, so you must have to choose. Okay, kung wala kay sure answer, buhaton na to na. Okay, ikuha na lang kita, guess na lang kita, tagna-tagna na lang kita. Okay, so for example, sa itong una-una, si Sir William Gilbert ang nagsulti nga or a scientist nga pwede ma-electrified through friction any substance, then ato na siyang i-click si William Gilbert. Okay, so this is a multiple choice, no? Question which is worth to 30 seconds. Okay, click next. So this is an example. This question number 4 is an example of a fill in the blank question. Okay, so fill in the blank question. Class, we have many things to remember, to take note or to remember if we have a fill in the blanks question. So you must have to take note that number 1 thing which is very important here is that, okay, so you cannot type directly unless you are going to click inside this window here, no? So dili mo pwede maka-type diretso using your keyboard or if you are using your cell phone, no? So ay mo buhaton, i-click sa nimo diri sa sulod aning window, then mag-click dayon ta sa atong answer. This is a fill in the blank type of question. Now, ang okay, so by the way class, mo ni siya ang mugawas if we consume our time. So okay, so take note class, no, that we consume our time. Okay, iyang gibutang diri, time has elapsed. Okay, time has elapsed, then please click okay to continue. So kung ato ni siyang i-continue, i-click na to ning okay diri to continue, then humana tao take sa to exam. Okay, as you can see, wala tanya gitagaan o we cannot continue anymore, no? That's it, class, no? So, mo ni siya ang comment sa computer kung nahutda na ta sa oras. Okay? So, click okay. Okay? So, basically, the computer give us our score, no? So, inaani siya, gitagaan dito niya og score day o but pasabot with that 4 question, ato ang score is 2. Okay? So, you have your complete name, you have the date of taking the examination, okay? And then, this is your IP address, and the most important here is your score. Okay, 2. So makita ninyo class ang score ninyo diretso after taking the examination. Okay class, so atong gibuhat karon nilagin ta og usab, no? But anyway, during the examination, di na ni siya pwede nga mo login pa mo usab, no? You cannot log in it again, no? Okay, so ako gibuhat diri for the meantime para lang makapadayon ta. So nag-log in ko usab. Okay, so ato naman yung gisgutan ka ganina ang uban. So what you're going to do, begin ta diri. Okay, so okay, kung may numduman ninyo, if you can remember, true or false ang number 1. Bot pasabot class, ang atong examination is in random, no? Our examination is in random. Okay, so bot pasabot, bisan pa og magdungan mo og exam, no, kamutanan, but question ninyo are not the same. Okay? Your number 1 is not the number 1 of your classmate. So like yung number 1, no? So that is maybe by coincidence kung makaparehas gyud, but of course all the examinations that we'll have, it is the questions will be given in random. Okay, so to continue, we have here question number 1. Kaya nag-login lang kita usap kaya na absent ta kaganina sa oras. Okay, so our question number 1 here is after logging in again. So this is a true or false question. Okay, this is a true or false question. Okay, so what you're going to do, read the question. Greeks discovered a certain substance when rubbed with fire caused other substance to be attracted to them. So there is what we call as attraction between two substances or two materials. If you are going to rub each other. Okay, so if you think that that is true, then click true. And if you think that that is false, then click false. Okay, so this is another type of examination, a true or false examination. Then click next. Okay, so this question number 2, mao ni kaganina, no? Mao ni siya ang atuang number 1 kaganina, no? Previously. So question number 2, two types of charges that having an excess or deficiency of electrons. So we have that we believe that the correct answer here is positive and negative, no? So this is a multiple answer questions or similar to enumeration. Okay, so muna siya ito ang isa ka question kaganina. Okay, how much, okay, this is a solving problem, so na-solve naman ni ganina. Okay, and we found out that our answer is 26, pero we were able to check na, turo man to score ganina kanabdan to sa oras. So dili gito siya 26 ya to answer. Siguro 2.6 na. Okay, so that is the correct answer. Okay, so click next. Okay, so dirita, this is number 4 question, no? But this is given in random that this is a fill in the blank. So katugingon ako ganina class, dahil kita ginumlumon if the question is fill in the blank. Number 1, it should be a correct spelling. Okay, when we say correct spelling, it is very important class that the spelling here is should be considered, no? Why? Because like for example, by the way class, the correct answer here is electron. Okay, so this is a the most important thing diri class is you should have to write your fill in the blanks question with the correct spelling. Okay, actually the correct answer here is electron. Okay, so spelling is this one, electron. Then this is a Greek letter, Greek word, so we have this letter key here. Now, okay, for example, no, you can, okay, by the way, you can write the answer in this manner. First is the computer will understand if you have a capital letter, then all small letter. Okay? Okay, so capital letter, then all small letter. Okay? Or tanan siya small letter. Okay? Pwede sad. Makasabot ang computer ana, no? Small letter tanan. Or pwede sad siya capital letter tanan. The computer can understand this one. All capital letters. Okay, maka-understand. O unsa lay dili ma-understand sa computer class if, for example, naka-caps lock ka, o niya imuhang shift no niya, imo dayong gi-type, gibuhian nimo, something like that, no? So, small letter ang first letter, then capital letter tanan, computer cannot understand that. So, if that is the way that you're going to type your answer, then the computer will mark it wrong. Okay? So, take note that one class, no? So, isa ra ang dili ma-understand sa computer. That is, if the first letter is small and the rest of the letters are capital. Okay? So, wala ko, if pwede siya kung capital ang first letter, niya small ang uban, then okay na siya. Small letter tanan, pwede. Or capital letter tanan, pwede. Another thing, class, like for example, no, paspas ka mo nakatype, o niya, after letter N, for example, after letter N, naka-space bar ka. Okay? So, that space bar or that space will be considered by the computer as a character. So, the computer will mark it wrong. Okay? So, take note. Ayaw gyud pagbutang o ayaw gyud pagbutang space after the last letter. Now, for example, if your answer is butang talang alternating current. Okay? Okay, current. Duha ka word. Take note, if the answer is duha ka words, then your space between these two words should have only one space. Okay? Okay, butangan na nimo siya og isa ka space. Otherwise, pag maduha na nimo ka space, the computer cannot understand that. The computer will mark it wrong. Okay? So, ingon ana, especially if the question is two word or the question will be having two words answer, no? So, muna imong bantayan. Okay, so another thing nga imong bantayan. Then, so daghan ka bantayan, no? Spelling, space, if you are writing. Okay, For example, if you have a problem which is fill in the blank. So what you're going to do? So butangan basta fill in the blanks gani ang problem. Butangan na nato dito na siya instruction nga 2 decimal places. So like for example, if your answer is 2.3567, so for example, manay na ni-result sa inyong calculator, and dito sa question gibutang niya dito that you have to use only 2 decimal places. So what you're going to do here, so round off this 5 here, and this will become 2.46. Okay? Then do not put any space after, otherwise yan ang wrongan. Why, class? Because kung doon na pa kay sumpay din ha, then 2 decimal places ra ang i-instruct sa imo ha, then the computer will mark it wrong. Okay? So take note that one, class. And always, kato ako yung kanina, consciously always follow the instruction. Pag if we have this, for example, answer, after computation, you have this answer, so then giignan mo nga whole number ang i-answer, so you will have this 2 as your correct answer. Okay? You will have that 2 as your correct answer. Otherwise, for example, if this is your derived answer, 2.865 for example, kanya giignan mo nga this whole number ang inyong answer, so you have to round off this 2 into 3, and then okay, so the correct answer now is 3. Okay, so ingon ana, if you have a problem and the answer should be written as a part of fill in the blank question. Okay, so that's it, class, no? Okay, so as I've said kanina, our correct answer here is electron. So we have that one. Then click next. By the way, you cannot enter. You cannot enter. So you must have to click next. No, you must have to click next. Okay. So we have here. We have here the last question. Okay, so I've said kanina pagsugod that this sample examination have only 5 questions, 4 questions with 1 problem. So, okay, so mo ni siya makita ninyo, class, sa inyong screen if you are already in the last question. Okay, so before I will submit this exam, no? Sample examination, just want to emphasize that we have different types of examination. We have the true or false, we have the fill in the blanks, we have the multiple choice. Okay, so we have the multiple choice, and we have also the multiple answers or similar to enumeration, and we have also problem type. So more or less our exam will compose of 5 types of examination. Okay, 5 types of examination in one sitting, in a whole one sitting of this examination, for example. Okay, so in ana, class, no? So sabon ako, true or false, click true or false, what answer you might believe, kung unsa man niya, true or false ba, or multiple choice. Pag multiple choice ka like this, so you can before ka mag-click og next, pwede ka maka choices, no? Or you can click reset, no? Pwede ka maka reset. So we have this click reset if you want to change your answer. Then you have the multiple answers. Kung may multiple answers similar to enumeration. So kung moingon sa dito nga give 2 or give 3, then you have to click 3, no? Answers. Kung ma-4 na siya, then i-reset nimo, then tulor gid imong pilion. Now, by the way, class, ang problema sa ato ang multiple answer nga question or enumeration, o halimbawa karon, sa to katong question ka ganina na ang mga charges you have the negative and the positive. Now what if no isa ra imong correct, negative ra, then lahi ang imong na answer sa ikaduha, then ang imong ikaduha is wrong, then the computer will mark that number as wrong, no? So dili niya ingon nga i-consider niya ang usa nimo ka correct nga answer, then wrong ang isa, no? Isa ra iya ra nang i-consider nga wrong tanan. Okay, so the whole question, for example, that whole specific question for that multiple answers question is kinahanglan imo gina siyang i-correct tanan ang imuhang mga answer. Okay? So kung halimbawa narongan ka, wrong gina niya tanan ang imuhang kana siya nga number. Okay? So I hope that that's clear. So that is for multiple answers question. So subana ko ang sa problem, kung doon natay problem for example, then you must have to prepare a sheet of paper, you must have to prepare ball pen and calculator, and then try to write your solution to your sheet of paper. After the exam, imo na siyang picturean ang imong solution. Okay, so take note that kana nga problem butangan na nimo unsa na nga problem number sa nga mao ni gawas dito sa imong exam, panalitan ni gawas to siya ika number 4 siya, then mark 4, then have your solution, and then specify your answer, no? Specify your answer. Kung imong answer for example, no, example ka ganina 2.6, so saan nimo pag-emphasize sa imong answer, pwede imo siyang kuluran, imo siyang i-highlight, or pwede nimo siya isulod sa box, dayon imo siyang ibutangan og box ana, then butangan din nimo og ans, ayha day nimo siya picturean. Okay, dayon pag picture nimo, convert that picture to PDF. Okay, convert that picture to PDF, and then imo dayon na siya i-send sa ako ang institutionalized email address. So you have my email address dito sa tuang website, then inyo din ang i-send sa ako. Okay? Why? Because I will not consider your answer of your problem na imong gi-answer ka ganina diri sa computer interactive exam if you don't have solution. Okay? So I hope that's clear. Ayha ra nako to sa i-credit ang iyong answer dinhi sa computer if nakita na nako ang inyong solution sa ngayong gisend sa kuha in a PDF form. Okay, so I hope that's clear, no? So kanusa nimo ni siya i-send? Now I will wait 2 hours, no? Remember this one, class, within 2 hours after the end of the examination, 2 hours only after the end of the examination. Okay, i-send yun na ninyo sa ako ang email address, no? Otherwise, pag imo nang i-send 3 hours or samotawag next day na yun na i-send, then I will not consider it anymore. So I will not give credit to your answer sa ato ang examination. Masubon ako, class, when it comes to problem solving, sulat nimo sa papel ay mo ang solution sa problem solving, because that is 5 minutes man ang gi-allocate na to dana. Then write the question number. Okay, ikapila man to siya nga question kaganina kato nga problem, so that is number 3 ba to siya. Write 3 your solution, then your answer. Ang answer should be emphasized by i-shade na ninyo, inyong i-highlight, or inyong what we call this one, inyong i-butang sa i-box ninyo, and then or inyo dayong picturean. Then pag picture ninyo dapat pag picture ninyo i-convert dayon ninyo ang PDF, then send to my email address within 2 hours only. Okay, after 2 hours, or especially kung maabtan pagka next day, then I will not credit it anymore. So I hope that that's clear, no? Okay, so I think masigula na ko yung naidugang, then ako lang ni siyang i-submit. Pag-submit ninyo, class, okay, pag-submit ninyo, you can see here your score. Okay, you can see here your score. Okay, so sabot ani ako ang 9 diri. Okay, so meaning to say that I got a perfect score. Why? Because we have 4 questions, okay, and we have one problem. Our problem is 5 points, so we have all in all 9 score. So muna ko yung ganina. So after taking the examination, after submission, pwede makita ninyo yung ngalan, ang date sa pag-take sa exam, then we have this your score and your IP address. Okay, so in other words, right after taking the examination class, you will be able to know whether or not you pass the examination. Okay, so that's all, and that is how you are going to take my examination. So good luck, class, and I hope that you understand, no, how you are going to take my examination. Okay, so good luck to your examination, class. Then before I will end, I just want to refresh your mind during our what we call this one, during our orientation, that what I want here is learning. Class, what I want here is learning. Okay, so I don't want that I will hear my student telling, okay, this is just a compliance. No, what I want here is learning. So I just want to tell you that please take my examinations, all my examinations, that even other examinations from your other subjects religiously. Take the examination religiously. Okay, class? I don't want to know later that you are making monkey business in taking my exam. Now, just to remind you, class, that I will know there are several ways, class, that I will know that my student is doing monkey business in my examination. There are several ways that I will catch you, or I will know that you are making monkey business in my examination. So please do not do that one. What we want here is learning, not just compliance. Thank you very much. Okay, and I hope that you learn, or you know how to take my examination class. So if you have some questions regarding this video or clarification, then just try to ask me through our group chat, or if you want an answer directly, then try to ask me by texting me or call me if you want to know more about our examination, or if you have some questions about our examinations. Okay, good luck, God bless, and keep safe, keep healthy all the time. Let's fight COVID-19 by ourselves. Thank you very much.